Hi guys, it's Stephanie and I'm here with another Pan That Palette update. So let's go ahead and get started. The first palette that I'm panning is the Tarte Be Matte-nificent palette. So I will go ahead and insert a picture for you guys of what this looked like last month. And here's what it looks like now. Ta-da! So some definite progress going on in this palette. For the last month, I have really been trying to focus on this warm brown shade. I don't know, it's kind of orangey, peachy. I don't know what kind of color you want to call that. And I have been making some progress, and that is going really well with the colors from my other palette that I've been panning over the summer. And so I've been expanding the pan here. I've also been expanding the pan in this taupe shade. I'm not working on the purple shade at all for this challenge. I haven't used this kind of mauve shade more than once or twice. I'm hoping to make a bunch of progress on that for the fall. I have been working a lot on this pink shade. I don't know if you guys can see. I really kind of cleaned out this corner except for a little tiny strip right there. So I'm just keep plugging along at this one. I use that one all over the lid to set my eyeshadow primer and also in my inner corner and as a brow bone highlight, so that one's moving pretty quickly. I also have a little bit more progress in these two dark shades. On both of these shades I've hit side pan. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little bit there on that brown shade. I use this one in my brows. And there's a little bit there on that black shade when I used to set my liner. So I finally hit little side pan there. So I'm pretty happy with my progress on these two dark shades. I'm definitely not going to finish those by the end of the year. But progress is progress. So that's it for this palette. The other palette I'm panning is the Urban Decay Afterdark palette, which is super reflective. So let me go ahead for you guys and insert a picture of where I was last month. And here's where I am now. So there's no new pan on this palette. These are full, like the same size as the full size singles. They're 1.4 grams of product. So a lot of eyeshadow in here. I have been working on these three shades the last month. I'm pretty happy with my progress in this red shade Supersonic. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a really big dip in here. So the way that I've used this as an outer corner shade. I use with one of my Urban Decay singles that is a peach shade. I use this in the outer corner. I've also layered it with this gold shade Sinful, and that creates kind of more of a dark peachy shade that I've been wearing, and that's been kind of fun. So I do have a little bit of progress here in Sinful. As far as the colors that are left, this is the one I'm the most nervous about figuring out how to use, just because this really kind of warm gold is such out of my comfort zone. So I have been trying to play around with this and try around with layering it and stuff to see if I can find some way to wear it. So I've got a little tiny bit of progress in there. And then I also have a bigger dip here in this brown shade Off Duty. And I haven't really used any of these cooler shades. And then I've been using this Alter shade in my inner corner pretty much every day. And so that dip is just slowly going, and hopefully I'll have pan on that one by the end of the year. So for next month, I would really like to have pan in Supersonic. I would also love it if I hit pan on Off Duty, but I'm going to focus on Supersonic because when I hit October, I'll be switching into my fall capsule wardrobe, and even though you might think that red is a very fall color, it doesn't really work with the color scheme that I have. I have cooler colors in my fall capsule wardrobe. So it'll be a lot easier to work in this brown with that than this red one. And I'd also like to just have a little bit bigger of a dip in this gold color just to get some progress. So that is it for my Pan That Palette update for August. I can't believe it is already September. I will see you guys next month for another Pan That Palette update. Also coming next month, I will have my 2017 Project Pan third quarter update. So I will catch you guys later.